Okay, abusuafo for mencha to bibia na misamo bibia kwaba mfambra nkasa TV. Mess also be subscribe to my channel. Obe like na do adwenche so ebegu comment section kama abusuafo eye kaiba enkaiba me de bre mess also be gibre ni akuti nsem mu nchiemu. Me ho adwumi sanso na also mu beju gibre ni akuti nsem mu nchiemu. Yakoba e ba beto aso de kan bia de ba beto. Mess also be subscribe to my channel. Obe like na do adwenche so ebegu comment section kama.
The court presided over by Justice George Boedi granted the ex parte application filed by the NDC's parliamentary candidates for the Hohoe constituency, Professor Margaret Kweku and 5 others. Lawyers for the applicants argued that preventing the people of the 4 traditional areas in the Hohoe area from taking part in the parliamentary election was a violation of their fundamental human rights. The lawyers therefore prayed the court to restrain the EC from gazetting the Hohoe parliamentary results whilst demanding action for the enforcement of their fundamental human rights. The application also sought to restrain the Electoral Commission from presenting John Peter Meu as the elected representative for the people of Hohoe, whereas seeking to prevent him from presenting himself to be sworn into office as a member of parliament for the area. However, Deputy General Secretary of the MPP, Nana Addo, says the move is just an attempt to frustrate the processes related to the elections and determination of John Peter Meu as the new MP for the Hohoe constituency.
They are joking. They are joking. They are joking. They can answer to just create an imaginary situation. Because you see, as for Hohoe, I don't want to run any extensive commentary on that. But I tell you, at the material time the judge granted the injunction, the EC had already done with the gazette. So lawyers will describe that as brutal women. Brutal women. So some of us are not worried at all. As a lawyer, I'm not a wee bit worried about what is happening in Hohoe at all. So I mean, let's relax. But you see, you should not run away from the fact that the MPP also will go to court in a good number of constituencies. I am telling you, because the legal committee has also been meeting. So let's relax. We will cross the bridge when we come to that.
So you are confident when you go to court, you might get some of the results attend and then you might get a solid majority?
I am saying that let's not worry ourselves at all. We will cross the bridge when we get it. But for now, the most important thing is we are looking at the entire picture of the party in the foreseeable future. Yes, that is what we need to look at.
Meanwhile, the Volta Regional Police Command says it has begun investigations into allegations of assault and torture leveled against some supporters of John Peter Meu. A court bailiff, Emmanuel Asiaka, is alleging that he was assaulted when he traveled to Hawaii to present court documents to Mr. Peter Meu. Here is the Volta Regional Police PRO, Sergeant Prince Dugwache.
Someone made a report to the police that he was attacked while he went to serve an injunction order on the Minister for Energy. And so we took the report, and then because he was injured, we issued him with the medical report form to attend hospital. He has since returned the medical report form to us. We are on our investigation. We haven't made any arrests yet, but we hope that with his assistance we'll be able to get the suspect. Oh, we are really working. So justice to be served in the case, because nobody has the right to abuse the other when they are particularly executing a lawful order from the court. I mean, that is unacceptable.
The Hohoe Court has set July 2 for John Peter Meu to testify in a case seeking the court to invalidate his election as the Member of Parliament for Hohoe, among other things. Now, this was after the court admitted 2 new issues filed by the council for the second correspondent, John Peter Meu, after hours of legal exchange. Well, the issues are whether or not the Honourable Court has the power to declare the enactment of CI 128 violated Article 49(5) of the 1992 Constitution, and whether or not the court has the power to declare the first respondent had no power to place the Sao communities under the Jasikine district, which was under CI 119 per Article 47(5) of the 1992 Constitution. Our counsel for Peter Meu spoke to the media after the court proceedings.
Now, the question that has suddenly popped up is as to whether or not the High Court will have jurisdiction to declare null and void or to set aside a subsidiary legislation that has been laid before Parliament. We are of the opinion that no, based on the dictates of Article 2.1 and Article 130 of the 1992 Constitution, we believe that such declarations or such determinations as to the constitutionality of any subsidiary legislation should be a matter of the Supreme Court. That is why we have set down the new issues, which new issues we believe should be first set down as a preliminary matter, or under the dictates of Article 132 of the 1992 Constitution. Such matters should be referred to the Supreme Court for determination, and after the Supreme Court determines, the matter will be referred to, may be referred back to the High Court.
Apart from Odame, you know that in this case, I mean, the effect of the case might become moot by the end of this year, which is just 6 months away. The other party might be accusing you of deliberately delaying the case to render it moot because of what is evident in 6 months. How do you respond to that?
Well, certainly, given they are in court to do certain things before the expiration of certain time, but then we are in court applying the rules of court. While they may have that opinion, everybody will have recourse to look at the rules, the way we are proceeding as to whether the applications or the new processes that we are filing are deliberate with intention to delay proceedings. They are not. We are only moving within the express stipulations of the rules of court. Well, it's about the same issues, but it is the rendition. It is the semantics interplay with it. The issues, the fact that before you declare, of course, they have not come directly saying that this CI or this constitutional instrument should be set aside. But they, maybe deliberately, the way they couch it, so that it does not look on the face of it as if they are in court to set aside a subsidiary legislation. But to say that they should declare the elections, the parliamentary elections, null and void.
Be the first to know and send PT.